This is example 14 from chapter 15 in your student packet. It says the state superintendent of schools consistently states that the average salary of all substitute teachers in every school district is at least $60 per day. The president of the teachers union believes that the average salary is less than $60 per day. She sampled 8 school districts to help test her claim. The daily salaries she found for the districts were as follows. So in this case, we're going to run a hypothesis test. We're talking about averages. So we're going to run a t-test, a one sample t-test. We need to look at the assumptions and conditions here because I would say that almost every single one of them has failed. So first of all, we have no idea if the sample she took is random. We also have no idea about the 10% condition because we don't know how many schools are actually in this school district. So we don't know if 8 is less than 10% of the overall number of schools in the school district. And therefore, we don't know if the independence condition has been met. Also, the nearly normal condition, if you put this data in and you look at the histogram, it's definitely skewed. It's not symmetric. So the conditions have not been met here. There we go. But we're going to still move forward. This is a math problem, so we're going to keep going here because I want to show you what a one sample t-test looks like when we're entering data. So the null hypothesis is going to be that the average is $60. And then the alternative hypothesis is going to support the teachers union that it's less than the $60. And in this case, we want to put all of this data here into L1. And then after you've put that into L1, you're going to go to Stat, Tests, and then you're going to choose T-Test. And this time we're going to choose Data. Our mu sub 0 is 60. The list is what we put in for L1. We don't have a frequency list, so that should either be blank or it should say a 1. And then we want to know if the mu is less than the null hypothesis. When we do this, we have a test statistic of t equal to negative 6.2, negative 0.626. That t-value is not unusual at all, giving us a very high p-value. We have a p-value of 0.276. So we have a 27% chance of observing this sample given that the average is $60 per day. So our conclusion would be that since the p-value is greater than alpha equaling, they didn't give us an alpha. When they don't, we usually stick to 0.05, but honestly, it almost doesn't matter what the alpha is for this because the p-value is so high. We fail to reject the null. And conclude that there is not enough evidence to suggest that the average pay is less than $60. So, so there you have it. The teachers union in this case probably took a bad sample, but also their sample did not support their claim.